And Israel is waiting for the return of the last hostage remains which are held by Hamas in Gaza.
And according to the Prime Minister's office, the government has sent a delegation to Cairo to discuss efforts for the return of the remains of the last hostage.
Now, under the U.S. brokered ceasefire, Hamas was supposed to return all 48 hostages, including 20 who were still alive.
All but the remains of Israeli Ran Gvili has been handed over to Israel, accusing Hamas of delaying the process. Hamas claims the retrieval process is slow because they have been buried under the vast piles of rubble left by 2 years of devastating war.
You know, when we say the word all, it means all. So if there is one left to be brought back home, then we will be able to say all. Until now, we've got most of them, that's true, but there's still one missing, and it's our obligation to make sure that they're all back home.
I believe they would come back because Trump is involved, not because of our government or anything like that.
Meanwhile, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas thanked Chinese President Xi Jinping for China's $100 million aid to alleviate Gaza's humanitarian crisis and support reconstruction plans for Gaza. He said Palestine will work with China to achieve peace based on international law.
Now, the Foreign Press Association in Jerusalem protested the Israeli Supreme Court's 9th extension on its petition for independent journalist access to Gaza. Since October 2023, Israel has blocked independent foreign media, allowing only embedded reporters. The FPA views the continuous delays now until December 21st as an intentional tactic by the state to delay filing their preliminary response.
Well, in another development, the upcoming Eurovision Song Contest is facing a major boycott, with Spain, Ireland and the Netherlands withdrawing. And this is after organizers refused to hold a vote on Israel's future participation. The withdrawal is a direct protest against the situation in Gaza. Iceland is reviewing its involvement, while Belgium, Finland and Sweden have also indicated that they might boycott.
We have to remember that there have been movements calling for a boycott of Eurovision because of Israel for several years now, since 2019, since the contest in Tel Aviv. That's when the pro-Palestinian boycott, divest, sanctions movement first called for countries to boycott Eurovision because of Israel. Now we finally see those boycotts happening.
Now, despite the setback, the organizers of the Eurovision Song Contest are optimistic that the 70th edition of the contest would be held on a grand scale.
It's no ways a crisis. We've got 35 members or so going to join us next year. Now, I understand the 4 or 5 who might not come. That's their choice. I completely respect that. I very much hope they'll be back with us in 2027. And I also very much hope that they will still broadcast the show and allow those fans who want to watch the show to watch it. But again, that's their choice.
But President Isaac Herzog of Israel praised the European Broadcasting Union's decision, saying Israel deserves to be represented on every stage. While Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar welcomed the news but condemned the countries that pulled out, saying that he was ashamed of those countries that chose to boycott.